Well, sweet meat and a PP beat, we need your help.
Well, I can see why we're unemployed.
It's
From that
not.
one, yeah.
Listen, it's not that. Here's what's.
Do you have like a thing where like when we get started with a podcast that you have to have like a
pun, something
like
stupid,
a pun that goes with it? It's like a thing for you,
right? Like sweet beet, PP meat,
right?
That's kind of my thing.
So tell me about that. Tell me about this latest one. What made that for you?
What made sweet beet and PP meat? Actually, it's interesting you say that. I was watching a movie called Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. And if you've ever been familiar with the work of Martin Lawrence, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Please, go ahead.
Do you know that I have a cooker? And what are they, like,
pressure cooker?
The pressure,
Yeah.
A Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins cooker.
You have
that I was gifted.
Oh my goodness
that
gracious!
I have. So it was like kind of like the George Foreman kind of deal.
But a Welcome Home Roscoe
Jenkins that was gifted to me from one of my good friends, Kim Kuzmano, who is the biggest seller.
She's big deal
in Tampa down there with iHeartMedia. But she gave that to me. That was a great gift that she gave me.
A Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins.
And I bet you I can find it and show you.
I started the show by saying sweet beet and PP meat. It's Rizzo and Jeff. All right, we're here. We're doing the show. We need your help because I think we're in Facebook jail. I figured it out. So what we're going to need is not a lot of you are getting our notifications. We're in Facebook jail, I think, for 1 week or 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure because what I did was I played too many no-nos on the audio. So we're going to have to fall back on the songs just a little bit so I can say sweet beet and PP meat to the 50 people who usually watch the show. Now, our downloads are still good, but I just am a little pissed off at Facebook.
Yeah, you know what? Facebook, we'll let it slide.
For now.
But I want to talk about the one conversation that we had in the car today. And I think it's a conversation that our good friend Mikey Champion needs to be involved in.
We can't. We can't talk about that now. We can't talk about that now.
We can.
We can.
You decided on a drive today that you'd be in with an Arn Anderson conversation.
I'll tell you this. We are entertaining wrestling, and I would be in.
That's not what the conversation was.
Listen, if Arn Anderson were. Now, what I need from you guys is I need you to share this video because, unfortunately, we're in Facebook jail because we're naughty motherfuckers, okay?
Tell the truth.
So, we're in Facebook jail for music and whatnot. Here's the thing. There's so much to talk about. Rosie's dead, and you want to talk about fucking Arn Anderson?
Here's the deal. Didn't make the, she didn't make the cut.
Here's the deal. If Arn's old fat ass wants to come to Upstate Pro Wrestling, then I have an idea. If he wants to come...
Is the challenge on?
I will challenge him. I'll smack him around with my balls. That's how little respect I have for Arn Anderson.
So you'll torture him. Okay.
I will testically Arn Anderson. Okay. That's how I feel. So yes, if Arn Anderson comes Upstate Pro Wrestling... Fuck it. All right? I'll fight him. I'm ready to fight him. Here's the other thing. We got Monday Night Football.
You want to talk about Rosalind Carter? Is that that's the
I just wanted to listen. All I wanted to say was Rosie Carter's dead.
Well, Rosie.
Why is Jimmy still alive?
Look.
Why?
Jimmy's a survivor.
Jimmy has to die soon.
He's a survivor.
No, he's not.
Here's the deal with
We're in Facebook jail. Please, everybody, share our shit because we're in Facebook jail.
Rosalind, do you know a lot about her? You don't know much, right? Do you know
about Rosie Carter?
77. You know that she
I heard she took it in the hoo-ha once or twice.
She was the
one.
That's
what I heard.
She was the one that made the the office of the First Lady. It was her. She started it. And she didn't. She did.
Abigail Adams was the first Lady.
She made the office of the First Lady. Rosalind Carter did.
Rosie Carter
Yeah.
made the you mean where it was a business?
Where they would have the business and then you would have somebody, yes.
Well, it's because Jimmy Carter was a buffoon.
Well, he was a stone cold loser.
He was a stone cold fucking loser. And here's the thing, for everyone who is watching, this is what's pissing me off. I know that look at all these people watching. It says that there's one. So please share the video so that we could get out of Facebook jail. We're getting spanked right now and I'm getting pissed off. All right, there are more people commenting than it says that is watching.
All right, sassafras.
Rosie Carter, look, may she rest in peace. Is it fair to say Jimmy dies in the next 3 weeks?
If I was him,
he has cancer.
I would just say, just take me. They celebrated 77 years together.
Right. So then, do you just die?
So, like, if she goes for it, there is no way that your wife goes first, right? I go first. You don't go first.
Yes, Martha Washington held it down. Yeah, I get it. Jimmy's building houses.
Okay,
here's the thing.
All right, Mike.
Listen, he hasn't built a fucking house in God knows how long.
Teeth.
He's 800 years old. He will now. I will say, can I say that the Rizzo and Jeff death pool? I don't think Rosie was worth a lot of points. Actually, I have it right here. I got to flip back through the Rizzo and Jeff death pool. Hold on. Rosie Carter. Hold on. Sure. I got Rosie Carter. I knew she was going to die. I knew she was going to die. Right. Rosalind Carter. What?
Don't say that.
Well, I will say this. Okay, so Rosie Carter, because you take... So
she was on the list. She was on the list.
She's only worth 2 points, Rosalind Carter dying. What the hell what is that pool is that?
I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2 for 1 on Jimmy within the month.
So you're telling me if Jimmy Carter is dead within the month, you'll double my Rosie points for the thing? My Rosalind Carter.
No
4 weeks.
No shoddy hangs.
4 weeks?
No shoddy hangs.
Hold on.
No shoddy
Let me look. Let me just give a look at him here. I'm pulling up his Jimmy
Carter. YouTube me the best Jimmy Carter presidential video of all time.
All right. Well, we might have to listen. I'm a Jimmy Carter. Let's
77.
Presidential. I think it was Morning in America thing, wasn't it?
In 77.
Was it presidential campaign?
He used to want to hang around.
Commercial.
Yeah, he was a real dopey dude.
Here's the problem, guys. All right, and again, I know there are more people watching than it says. We're in Facebook jail, so Facebook's punishing us. Make sure you share our shit because I'm telling you right now. Okay, the Rizzo and Jeff show has a lot to talk about. Now, I got some Jimmy Carter presidential campaign commercials. All right, from C-SPAN. All right,
ready to take a nap?
So you know that there's a lot. Now, do I think Jimmy Carter's going to be dead within the month? I got to tell you something.
I don't want to say it. I think it's
Rosie's out. Rosie, listen. She is taking the old dirt nap.
They threw her in the hospital.
They threw her in the hospice. And let me tell you something. She is right there punching Babs right in the kisser.
Right. So
Barbara Bush is beating her ass.
I got it. But now we got JC. We got to worry about JC over her.
All right, let's see. Jimmy Carter had a speech about a concussion. What?
I asked my...
this says plain folks. Let me pull this up.
I asked my mom this morning.
Yeah, Yeah, we're looking up Jimmy Carter ads.
Denise, my mother. I asked her this morning.
Right.
And I said, I reached out to her and I said, we want to talk about Rosalind.
Rosie Carter.
And I said to her, so tell me what you remember...
About Rosie Carter.
About, James Carter... and Jimmy Carter.
Okay.
At the time, and she responded back, he sucked.
He sucked. Was he really that bad, though? Well, let's see. So I have some of Jimmy Carter's presidential commercials here. This is called Mornings with Jimmy. Is Jimmy Carter going to die? I don't know. Jeff's giving me double or nothing on the death pool to
double
take
or nothing.
Jimmy
I'll tell you what. Double or nothing within... But I'll tell you what. What's the bet you want to make?
Here's the thing.
Let's go. We're sitting here.
Today's date. Is it the 18th? Babe, what's today's date? The 18th?
Yes.
Where? I can't even say it.
So it's the, you know what? It's the 20th.
20th. Okay, all right, here's the deal.
February 20th.
Christmas! Jimmy Carter must be dead by Christmas.
Carter goes down?
Jimmy
By
Carter
Xmas?
must be dead by Christmas.
I was going to give you February 20th.
No, fuck that.
You want Carter
Fuck
by
that.
Xmas?
Listen, Christmas Eve. I want Carter like the Grinch. In and out on Christmas Eve.
Jesus
Jimmy
Christ.
Carter.
What
3
a
weeks,
tough
Kim
bet.
says.
That's a tough bet.
Would you take it?
Your wife goes down.
I need everyone's help if you're watching. I know that there are more people watching, and it says just based on the comments, we're in Facebook jail. We'll get out of it soon.
Okay. Let me
share. Make sure you help us. Send stars. Send video. Send some.
What if I
tidings to the Rizzo and Jeff?
What if I laid down February 20th?
Oh, that's a fucking.
Make a note.
There's no note about. I don't want the note. There's
February 20th.
Dude, he's not living to 2024.
J. Cart out. February 20th. Okay.
No, it's done.
Okay. So
I'm taking. I said Christmas. He's dead. Christmas.
He's not going.
He will die on Christmas.
Why?
Because he's not
he
making another. I will give him 1 month past her death date, which is the 20th, and then 5 days.
You'd be cooked. You get it. I get it. It's a routine.
Yeah, but I wouldn't die within 35 days. Jimmy Carter's
you're also not 96.
I think he's older than that.
He's got to be 96, 97.
Well, here's the thing. So as we figure out when Jimmy Carter will die, make sure you do this, by the way. Rosie Carter, rest in peace. I have a Jimmy Carter presidential commercial. Will Jimmy Carter live to Christmas Day? Yes or no? Somebody says Jimmy Carter goes out on 420.
No.
Carter's going to make it to a C note. No way is he making it to 100.
Is Carter hang and bang?
No fucking way. I'd rather listen to Jimmy.
I think he's out. I think
he's dead.
Yeah.
He's done. Okay. He's dead, done, and dumb. Okay, let me tell you something. Here's his problem. Here's a campaign commercial. Jimmy's plain folk.
Give me Jay.
If there's one thing that can bind our country together, that can make us have hope again and faith in the future, it's a president who is in touch with the American people, a man who understands our needs and our strengths. Such a man is Jimmy Carter.
We've seen walls built around Washington, and we feel like we can't quite get through.
They just
got to re-play.
You just cut it off?
Part of the archival collection at the University
of Oklahoma.
They
cut him off.
They should cut him off.
They cut him off right here.
If there's one thing that can bind...
We can't quite get...
They just cut him off. They cut Jimmy off.
Jimmy was a nice man. He was a nice man. And I asked my mom.
Listen, there's a lot of nice people.
Listen, let me finish. I asked my mom. I said, listen, what can you tell me about Jimmy Carter? I said, because we're going to go on and we're going to do a podcast and we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Him and Rosalind. And
she's dead, by the way.
And she said, really don't have too much to tell you.
Okay, well, listen, let's see if we can move past this. And all right, here we go. We got a minute of that commercial here. Let's see what we got here.
I feel like we can't quite get through to guarantee the people of this country a government that's sensitive to our needs. And if there are things that you don't like in your own government, if we've made mistakes that you don't want to see made again, or if there are hopes or dreams in your own lives or in the lives of your children that you'd like to see realized, I hope that you'll join me in a personal commitment to change our government for the better.
Together we can make our country strong again. Vote for Jimmy Carter, a leader for a change.
Okay, so stop it.
Well, I asked my mom.
He was in his 50s in 1976.
I asked my mom. I said, "Did you vote for Jimmy Carter?" She goes, "No shot.
No shot.
No shot."
We're trying to go through Jimmy Carter campaign commercials, trying to find out Jimmy's got covered with... Jimmy Carter was on The Simpsons. He was also on King of the Hill, actually. I don't know if he was on The Simpsons. He was actually a guest on King of the Hill, The Father, Son, and the JC, Season 8, Episode 13. He sounds like Uncle Billy, maybe. Jim the Hammer would have been more entertaining. I agree with that. He's got your vote.
Totally
Listen, Steve, put down the fucking weed. All right? That's ridiculous.
What do you do? Dialing up the...
do we have a sunshine law from Jimmy Carter? He's got a sunshine law from Oklahoma? There's a lot of Jimmy Carter. They have
a Jimmy Carter party tonight?
Well, here's why. For those of you who don't know, Rosalind Carter died. She didn't make it. I think Jimmy Carter is dead as a doornail by Christmas Eve. I don't think he makes it to Christmas. Jimmy Carter is dead. For those of you just tuning in, make sure you share the video. We need your help. We're in Facebook jail for another 2 weeks. Help Daddy and Chi out. But fucking Jimmy ain't making it to Christmas.
This is a hot bet.
It's a hot bet. It is
a hot bet.
You're taking the over?
110%.
You're taking the over.
I think that son of a bitch
all right.
keeps going.
Well, we have an impoverished baby to start off. What do we got?
We need a sunshine law in Washington to open up the deliberations of executive and legislative branches of government to the public, so that we can understand when decisions are made about our own lives, what went on behind those locked doors. There's no doubt in my mind that every lobbyist in Washington knows what goes on behind those locked doors when the Congress is passing a tax measure or spending our tax money.
What the fuck is he even talking about, bro? He is dying. He is dying. He's dying. How is he going to come on our show?
He didn't know what he was saying in 77.
Listen, he doesn't know. I'll tell you what. iHeartRadio, Cumulus, Hubbard, what else is there? Beasley. If you would like Jimmy Carter on the radio, hire us soon, because he's dead by Christmas.
Well, I don't think that getting us hired by you telling all of the big radio companies that the former president of the United States is in a coffin, I don't think that is a good job, to try to get us. It's not the resume situation. So.
Well, the resume speaks for itself. Lighters up for Carter. Yes, Jimmy dead Christmas. Jimmy's now free.
Why are we killing Jimmy Carter for Christmas?
Jimmy is now... I think he should be dead by Christmas. That's my opinion.
Because his wife got wiped out. We're worried about him?
Somebody says Jimmy's going 7 more years. I want to know exactly when...
He will go.
Jimmy Carter. I want to know when exactly Jimmy Carter... I would have spent an hour on this on the radio today.
Past my partner. Trust me, okay?
All right, okay.
I want to go first.
October...
Do you
110%. I want to go first. 110%.
Right.
October 1st, 1924. There is no fucking way that Jimmy Carter lives to be a C-piece. There is no way he's living
Imagine
to October 1st, 2024. He's dead.
I take the challenge. I think
What's
he rolls.
the challenge?
I think he rolls. I think Carter rolls.
To 100?
I think Carter rolls to 100.
Fuck out of here, man. What's up, John? What's going on, Steve? What's up? I got to... By the way, everyone watching, make sure you're sharing. We're in Facebook jail. We got to get out of Facebook jail. The only way to do that is to make sure that you're sending us stars, shares, and make a donation.
But how fun would this be on the show? Carter rolls to a hunch. And
what would be the story? The old man is going to die in the next 3.5 weeks, dude. Let me tell you something. Target's Black Friday sale will last longer than Jimmy Carter's heart.
What a challenge.
Heart.
What a challenge.
What's the challenge?
He's an SOB.
Dude. His name's James Earl Carter.
Only so many people get to the point where they can be the president, where they can get to the president of the United States. You understand that?
Yeah, I get it.
It only takes,
you need a special kind of je ne sais quoi.
Right.
I get it.
So we joke it, we laugh about it.
Right.
But man, there's only so many people that make it to the point to get
right. There. Trump was 45, so Biden's 46. So 46 people in the history of our nation. That's it.
Right.
Less than 50 people have ever done it.
Of the billions of people that live in this world,
and
have made it.
I've never said that it wasn't an accomplishment. What I am telling you,
and at that
first off, if you ever tell me that his heart's like a Trojan horse again, 98% effective, get off my channel. That's a bullshit to ass statement. Jimmy's dead. Don't say C note. He's dead. He's dead.
Can I ask you something?
What? Ask me what? What?
Are you jealous of Jimmy Carter?
You know what?
And his health? Because I know you've struggled with some things.
I struggle with my health.
Are you jealous?
I
Jimmy
struggle.
Carter?
You know, let me do something for you.
His beautiful wife. Look at her.
Okay.
His beautiful wife.
All right, so we got Amy Carter, his kid, 56.
Amy. Well,
Amy's a little rough looking.
Let me see Amy.
You want to see Amy?
Open up Amy again.
His oldest son, Jack, is 77.
Okay, well, first
All
off,
right, Amy, she's a little rough.
Amy could fight me in the octagon.
Amy's a little rough.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, Amy, they had in the White House. Let's see. How many more children do they have, for Christ's sake? Rosie Carter had some sex before meeting Jimmy.
Right.
Hold on. Danelle Carter? Danelle is 71. So they got two kids in their 70s. And one in the 50s. Danelle Carter.
Donnell. Can you say it better?
Danelle, right?
It's Donnell.
It's Donnell. Is that not Donnell?
No, it's Donnell.
Is this a man or a woman? Hold on. Is Donnell a man or a woman?
Donnell.
Okay, is that a man or a woman's name?
Can I see a picture?
I'm trying to find it.
I'll let you know.
All right, hold on. We're looking for Donnell Carter.
Donnell
Carter.
Like Donnell Jones. So like that's.
Is that a man or a woman?
Can I think about this?
Yeah, exactly. If you're just tuning in to the Rizzo and Jeff show, the Eagles play the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to lay the whooping on them tonight. But I am going to tell you this. All right, Rosie Carter didn't make it. This show started with me.
I love Rosie Carter. My mom.
Dead. What happened to your rule about no deads on the radio?
No deads.
What happened?
I always tell you, no deads on the show. I tell you. My mom, and I asked her about Rosalind Carter, right? And my mom was a big fan of the Rosalind Carter. For whatever reason. She
said she didn't vote for Jimmy.
She liked her, but she didn't vote for Jimmy. No.
But she liked Rosie?
But she liked Rosie.
I got to tell you, I think Rosie's a real
I don't
dunce.
like the deads on the show. But she, I'm going to tell you, was a good first lady.
Let me ask you something. When he finds her, A, does he find her? B, does he wrap her up in a bed sheet?
Who?
Jimmy.
He doesn't know what fucking day it is.
Right. So you're going to sit there and say he doesn't know what day it is out of one side of your mouth and out of the other side of your mouth. You're going to fucking sit there and you're going to say that he's going to live to be a C note?
Let me tell you. They actually had their 77th wedding anniversary. You know that? 77th. You know that?
Congrats! So what? So what does that mean?
You'll never make 77.
No, because that means that me and Baby Hands would have to live to be 119. So no, you're right. We will never be together 77 years.
So then
you're right. I'll be lucky for 40.
Don't bust his Democratic balls. Relax.
It's not. Listen, this has zero to do with politics and everything
sure
to do.
It does.
No.
You lying sack of shit. Yes, it does.
No. Rosie is dead. Ergo, Jimmy is dead. Will die by Christmas. Mark it the fuck down.
All right. So the bet is now.
The bet's now. You think you're taking a C note?
I tell you.
No way.
I'll put a C note on it.
Well, this is a good question.
And you know that they've been busting my balls with the unemployment. But I'll put $100 on a C note that he makes it past
October 1st, 2024.
Day, February.
Okay, so you don't think he lives to be 100? You don't think he lives to October of 2020?
I think he goes.
Then put your fucking money where your mouth is.
Okay.
100. Okay.
Write it down.
So Jeff,
I think that son of a bitch goes to 100.
Jeff says on 11/20 that Jimmy Carter will live till 10/1/24.
I bet he goes.
You're out of your mind. This is a great question because there's not a lot of living presidents left. All living presidents in a cage. Who walks out the winner like Upstate Pro Wrestling? I'm going to say this. It's not going to be who you think. Who are the living presidents? I'm going to write them down. Let's see if I can do them off the top of my head. We got Carter.
We got G-Dub.
We got G-Dub. Right? We got
Barry.
Barry. Oh, fuck. How can you... We got Trumpy.
Trump. He's
coming back. We got Biden.
He's going to win this one.
Hold on. We got Biden. Is there anyone else alive? Oh, Clinton.
Clinton. Yeah, Billy Clinton.
We got Billy. We got BJ Billy Clinton.
He's got to erase his island trips.
Yeah, with Epstein. Okay, all right. So Ronald Reagan's dead. All right, so we have Jimmy Carter, G-Dub.
See,
Barry.
I wish you were alive to enjoy the Reagan times.
Well, I wasn't.
He was the goddamn best. I wish you had a little bit of Ronald Reagan.
Okay, first off, Carter isn't making 100, so shut up, champion. Don't say his name too loud. Clinton. Okay, here's what. Let's do this. Let's eliminate out of the cage first to last. First one that goes is Biden. You agree? Biden is a puss. He's out.
I don't think. Here's the problem. If they
six-way cage match, living presidents. Who win?
If they don't get Trump. With all of the, all the bullshit, he's going to win the presidency. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a nightmare because then he's just going to come back and just be terrible. But if we erase all of those things, Biden has no chance.
Okay, so right now we have living presidents in a six-way cage match. We have Jimmy Carter, Donald Trump, G-Dubs, Joe Biden, Barry Obama, Billy Clinton.
I bet you Carter outlives Biden.
Listen. 100%. Well, that's close. It depends. That's close. That's close. It all depends. Well, no,
he's a son of a bitch.
Carter's going to die in the next 4 weeks, so that's not going to happen.
I looked at it. I was when I saw that story today, I looked at a video of him, and he's kind of scarred. Face and he's got the old old guy scars.
Here we go.
Like my grandpa had.
We got 6 people in a cage. All right. If you're just tuning in, make sure you're sharing the video. Jeff and I are in Facebook jail. You got 6 living U.S. presidents in a cage.
Clinton looks worse.
Well,
have you seen him lately?
Yes. So let's try to set this up. 6 living U.S.
When you bang 12-year-olds, it happens.
6 living U.S. presidents in a cage. We have Trump, Biden, Clinton, G.W. Bush, Barry Obama, and Jimmy Carter. Biden's the first out of the cage match. You agree with that?
I think Biden, he can't make it down.
He can't make it down the steps.
He can't even make it down the steps.
Okay.
So he's out.
Biden's out first.
I think we agree on that.
I think we agree on that. You know what? I'm going to surprise a lot of you. I'm going to throw Billy Clinton out second.
You know what? I'm with you. I think he's a,
I'm with you.
He's an SOB. I got to tell you, I think he can hang,
Billy Clinton.
He can plow.
Here's the thing. He can plow, but he can't fight.
Right, okay.
So, we got a 6-way cage match. 2 living presidents are now down. Biden is out first. Clinton is out. Now we have Trump, Carter, GW, Barry Obama. GW, he's going down third. That's what I think.
Why are you taking him out?
Because I have an interesting finish. Hear me out on this. GW's out right now.
Why? I like GW.
GW
is strong.
GW takes out himself because
I think you're wrong.
He gets on top of the turnbuckle with a chair and hits Barry Obama in the back of the head and knocks Barry Obama out first. So you lose Barry Obama and you lose GW, which leaves Carter and Donald Trump.
I think you got to come back to GW. I think he's strong.
Okay, so then if we have
Biden... Do you remember when he was out there? Listen, be quiet for a second. Do you remember when he was out there with 9/11 and he threw the Yankees game? And
I remember. That was 25 years ago.
Right.
He's in his 80s.
Still looks good.
Okay, so Biden first. Clinton gets knocked out second. Does Barry Obama go third? Does Barry Obama go third in a 6-way living presidential cage match? Because I said GW takes out Barry with a steel chair. You didn't like it. So who goes, G-Dub or Barry?
So Barry comes back and does one.
Barry comes back with a Noop. He hasn't quit smoking. He doesn't have the stamina.
He likes a Newport.
He's out. He's out. He loses stamina.
Everybody knows that. He likes the Newports.
Okay, so Barry's out third. Then that leaves us with Jimmy Carter, Donald Trump, George W. Bush. Here's the thing. I think because of the respect of the office, Jimmy Carter and GWB team up against Donald John Trump. I think that the
what a swerve.
A swerve, a Republican-Democrat sandwich to take out Donald Trump. So you have GW and Carter tag team, hit Trump in the back of the head with a chair, Trump's out. All you have left is Jimmy Carter versus George W. Bush. Now,
I'm trying to figure this out in my head because I want to make sure that if we're going to make a bet,
now,
and the bet is if it's going to be $100.
No, the bet is who wins in a steel cage match of living presidents. And we have eliminated, this is where we're at, if you're just tuning in, and I'll explain Facebook jail in a second, Robert. There are 6 living presidents: Carter, Trump, GW, Clinton, Barry Obama, and Joe Biden. Joe Biden's out first. Clinton's out second. Barry Obama's out third because he smokes. George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, Trump are left. George W. and Jimmy Carter don't like Donald Trump because he's not part of the establishment. They go behind his back, form a Republican-Democrat tag team, hit him in the back of the head, Trump's out, loses his red hair.
Steel chair him.
Chair him. Okay. Then you have Carter and G-Dub.
Tough crew.
It's a tough crew. I'm going to tell you this. Jimmy Carter doesn't fight unless he needs to. He builds houses. He has his tool belt. He takes a hammer. George W. Bush falls. He helps him up because he just hit Donald Trump with a chair. You know what he does? He takes his Habitat for Humanity hammer.
And slugs him?
He beats him to a fucking bloody pulp, slugs the side of GW's.
You know who I'm going with?
GW's, and Jimmy Carter wins the match and dies by Christmas.
I'm sticking with Jimmy Carter.
I'm with Carter, too.
I'm with Jay Carts.
Jimmy Carter wins in a 6, but here's the thing. He wins, but dies at Christmas.
He's not dying on Christmas.
The man who built the cage earlier that day, Jimmy the Hammer Carter.
So you're saying that Jimmy Carter sets up a complete cage match?
Yes.
With every president.
Every president.
And it is basically a death match.
It's to the death.
That we possibly could be in 2 months, by the way.
Correct.
Yeah, just for fun. And I think it would be a real fun. And Jimmy Carter just loses. He dies to George W. Bush, the junior.
Nope, you misheard. You got the ending backwards. So obviously Biden, he can't make it of the 6 living presidents. He's out first. He can't make it up the first rope. Billy Clinton, Slick Willie, he's good with his dick, not good with his fist. He's out second. Barry Obama goes to Chief of Newport with Michelle, and guess what? He loses his steam. So Barack Obama is smoking his balls off.
So Barry's hitting the
Newport. Okay. And I got to tell you, he doesn't, last.
15 a pack over there.
Yeah, 15 a pack. That leaves you with Trump, GW, and Carter. Those are the only 3 left. Jimmy Carter.
Trump quits. He splits.
No, Trump never quits anything.
Yeah, I know.
So what he's doing
he outsmarts
is Jimmy Carter and George W. Bush say he's not part of the establishment. Let's tag team him in a Republican-Democrat tag team, and they hit him on the head with a steel chair. Trump's out. That leaves George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter pretends to play fair, takes his Habitat for Humanity hammer, beats George W. Bush on the side of the head with it, and bam! Jimmy Carter wins the 6th presidential cage match at 99 years and dies on fucking Christmas.
Well, aren't you Vince McMahon? The wrestling promoter.
Tell me that's not the best possible outcome that you could ever think about. Period. Done.
Well done.
End of story.
Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace, Rosalind Carter, Rizzo, and Jeff. We got a couple more shows. We're actually tomorrow.
We should do something fun, and I throw this idea out to you. I want to throw it out to you again, and I want to just as we're live now.
And make sure everyone that you share this video, even when we end it, because we're in Facebook jail. We'll tell you why tomorrow.
Live from Fairmount Park in Philadelphia.
I got the band being. Can't bring them to Fairmount. Too dangerous. I can't do that.
It's not dangerous.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes,
it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes,
it's right off the main line.
It's in West Philadelphia.
Born and raised, it's fine.
No, it's not for a 6-year-old.
Were you told no?
No. She doesn't know West Philly. I'm telling you, dude. If you look at the entrance for Fairmount, you're talking about where the plateau is, where the city rises. Yeah. Dude, you got to go in through like West Philadelphia. You go in through like West Philadelphia.
Dude, I lived right over there. It's fine.
You lived in Lincoln Green. You didn't live at the part of Fairmount Park that we're talking about.
It's like 2 blocks away.
The part in West Philadelphia you go, that's where the zoo is, where one of the most dangerous parts of town.
The zoo's further down. You got to come further up. No.
Yes, that's right, Dane. 4 points on the death pool for Rosalind. I get double or nothing if Jimmy dies in the next month. This beats Hangman.
All right, so what's double or nothing on Jimmy Carter? I bet Jimmy makes it.
I will only take the bet if you say he makes it.
I'll tell you what.
To 100.
Let's bet on a roast. Let's just do the roast bet.
100 years old, though.
No, I'm not taking that bet.
Yeah, because you know it's bullshit, and you can't.
Nobody makes it to 100.
Whoa! You said he was.
So you said. Listen to me, you son of a bitch. You said the Christmas bet on.
I think he dies on Christmas.
Let's bet a roast. I bet he makes it till Valentine's Day. And if he doesn't make it till Valentine's Day, then you buy the roast. I'll cook the roast.
So what
but you buy the roast.
Wait, no. He would have to live
till February.
Till February. If he lives past February 14th, I buy the roast. If he dies February 14th or before, I buy the roast. He's dead.
I want it on video.
He's dead. The dude, okay, that's a deal. The dude will not make it through fucking Christmas. Jimmy Carter's New Year's Rockin' Eve party's happening with Jesus Christ. That's who it's happening with, people. We'll see you tomorrow. Jesus Christ.